afternoon, boys and girls. And beautiful teachers and your principals. It's so good to have you here for the teaser for the fall play. The name of our play is the Odyssey. And what we're going to do today is before we start showing you a little tiny piece of the play, we're going to tell you a little bit about the story and tell you a little bit about some of the cool things that we're going to do. Now, we're not going to give away all our secrets because we want to save surprises for Friday and Saturday night. But we're going to help you understand a little bit. And then in the second half of the teaser, you're going to see part of the story of Odysseus. Now, I know that some of you have older brothers and sisters in this play. Does anybody have an older brother or sister in this play? All right, give it up for your brothers and sisters for being in the play. Well done. That's really cool. And some of the teachers have kids in this play. Anybody have a kid in this play? Yeah, Mr. Teese. All right. So, yes. All right, now boys and girls, I want you to know that the tickets are on sale in the Spirit Shop. So if you want to get them, your parents can get them online or in the Spirit Shop. So for now, I'm going to turn everything over to two beautiful storytellers, and they're going to fill you in on the story of the Odyssey.
Hello, boys and girls. Have any of you guys ever been on a journey?
Yeah!
A really, really long journey?
Yeah!
Well, our play is the story of a really long journey that a king named Odysseus took a long time ago in Greece.
Odysseus was a great warrior, and he fought in a really great war. The Trojan War.
I'm a great warrior and a great swimmer.
However, after the war, on the way back home, Odysseus faced a lot of problems and a lot of obstacles.
First, he met Poseidon.
I am the king of the sea.
And then he met Zeus.
I am the king of all things in heaven and on earth and in the sea.
They were mad at Odysseus a lot, which caused a lot of trouble for him and his sailors.
Yeah, it was really hard. Thanks for nothing.
But Odysseus also ran into lots of magical creatures, like Circe and her enchanted animals.
Come in, you poor, tired children.
The Lotus Eaters, that made you really confused.
And the Cyclops, who only has one eye.
Strangers! What are you doing in my home?
But Odysseus really, really needed to get back home. He needed to see his wife, his son, his father, his helper, and his dog.
In order to tell you our story, we'll be using lights. Set.
Music. And costume. Here we have Helena of Troy. Now we have Arete and Alcinous, king and queen of Phaeacia.
We also have props like Poseidon's magic trident.
And we'll be using our bodies.
I can fly.
We'll be using all those things to tell you the story of Odysseus. And now we will show you just a little piece of that story.
Hear me, my young lords and captains of fascia. Let the singing stop. It isn't pleasing everybody. Dear guests, ever since our poet began, you've never left off weeping. Now come, in fairness, tell us your name. Tell us your native land. We need sailing directions for our ships, you know.
What shall I say first? What shall I keep until the end? The gods have tried me in 1,000 ways. I am Laertes' son, Odysseus. My home is on the peaked sea mark of Ithaca, a rocky isle, but good for voice training. I shall not see on earth a place more dear, though I have been detained in the smooth caves of Calypso and in the halls of Circe the enchantress. Where shall a man find sweetness to surpass his own home and his parents? In far lands he shall not, though he find a house of gold. But what of my sailing after Troy?
The wind that carried west from Ilion brought him to Isros, on the far shore, a strong point on the coast of the Cicones. He stormed that place, killed the men who fought. Plunder they took, equal shares to all, but on the spot he told them,
Back, and quickly, out to sea again!
his men were mutinous, fools on stores of wine. Sheep after sheep they butchered by the surf and kept on feasting, while fugitives went inland, calling to arms the main force of the Cicones. They made a fight of it, backed on the ships, holding their beach, although so far outnumbered. But one by one, they gave way. 6 benches were left empty on every ship that evening when they pulled away from death, and this new grief they bore with them out to sea. Their lives they had, but not their friends. They put up their masts and let the breeze take over, but as they came around Malaya, a current took them out to sea. 9 days they drifted.
Upon the 10th, we came to the land of the lotus eaters. Men who drowse all day upon that flower will have no will to do a person harm. But those who taste this honey plant will forget mother, child, and home, and will wish to stay forever in the pleasure of the flower. Not knowing this, I sent my men to explore, and soon enough, they fell in with the lotus eaters. I drove these men whaling back to the ships and called out to the rest. Come, clear the beach. Out to sea again. All hands on board. Come, clear the beach. Clear the beach. piling into their places. My men dipped their long oars into the surf, and we moved out again.
After 3 days hard rowing, it seemed they had drifted into a cloud upon the sea. They could barely see their bows in the dense fog around them. No lookout. Nobody saw the island dead ahead. They found themselves in shallows, keels grazing shore, and they disembarked where low ripples rose, not knowing then that they had reached the land of the Cyclops.
Captain, the men are all asleep.
I'll take first watch. Now, Cyclops are giants, lads without a law to bless them. They have no meetings, no consultation. They dwell alone in lonely caves, and each one has but one great eye in the middle of their forehead. I did not know this then. Old shipmates, friends, let's explore this land. Find out who the natives are, for they may be wild savages and lawless, or hospitable and God-fearing men. Bring wine for an offering.
Odysseus gave this last command because in his bones he knew some towering brute would be upon them soon. A wild man, ignorant of civility.
We climbed the cliffside and crept inside a cave. My men were uneasy.
Captain, let's take these cheaties down to our ship. Next, if the owner does not return, let's steal his sheep. And if he does, we'll straightaway make for the open sea.
No. I wish to meet the owner of this cave. It's clear he's a shepherd out tending his flocks. I have hopes, men, that we might collect some friendly gifts from him. The gods will smile upon us. Men! Men!
Strangers! What are you doing in my home? Are you wandering rogues who cast your lives like dice and ravage other folk by sea?
All right, boys and girls, there you have a little taste of the Odyssey. Now, there's a lot that happens after that, so you have to come back and see it. What will the Cyclops do? What will happen to the men? What will happen to the sheep? So many questions, so little time. Anyway, you guys, I think you're going to really enjoy the show. There's lots of surprises, and it's a wonderful story. And if you haven't read the story or found a little shortened version, you'll probably want to read it. It's one of the greatest stories that's in the history of story, the Odyssey. And so what I love about this is you'll be able to come and see it in a way that you've never possibly seen it before. So thank you so much for being such a great audience. You always are. Get your tickets for Friday or Saturday night, and we'll see you soon.